Pass the tissues. We all got issues.
Can't believe you came on my mom.
Everyone has their limits. Everyone has their limits. There's always that, little safe word that you use. Mine would be cock meat sandwich. Everyone has their safe word. But what is it that is frowned upon or not tolerated from your clients when they come to V&V wanting to be serviced?
Well, we definitely, like I said before, can't deal with anyone under the age of 18, and we can't even discuss anyone role-playing being under the age of 18. That's off limits in Second Life. Beyond that, Second Life allows us to do a wide variety of things, and that's a nice thing about SL. We don't tolerate guys who are in there to waste our time. So if you come in, you are expected to treat it like it's a business. And we don't tolerate guys being jerks. You can't come in with your cock hanging out. That's taboo in most clubs as well. We do expect you to come in dressed, and tipping and polite. And every girl, even if she's a prostitute, likes to be treated respectfully and politely, and so that's important. And beyond that, I'd say the limits are up to each girl as to what she wants to do. Common ones that girls won't do are things like scat, bestiality, severe mutilation, or anything to do with racism. But there are girls who are open to it, so it's just a matter of finding if that's something that's of interest to you. You can probably find it in Second
Life. Now with everybody having their limits and everything, do you require escorts to have note cards with them? That way they can give their clients, a note card saying, like, hey, this is what I do, this is what I don't do. That way you don't have that awkward, conversation where she has to say, sorry, I don't do that.
Absolutely. The girls all have rate cards, which describe the policies for if you crash, payment policies, how much they charge. In my club, all the girls charge the same rate, so it's fairly straightforward, and all the policies are the same. And then there's also a separate card that explains the various services that she likes to perform, as well as the ones that she will absolutely not go near. And I talk to my girls also in depth about being very clear about those things, and even verbally bringing those up if need be, by IM. That we always have a brief consultation before every session just to make sure that the girl knows what she's getting into as well. So we try to be very clear.
Okay. Now you said this before about you make sure everybody's over the age of 18. But what kind of precautions does V&V take to ensure that your customers aren't children or under the age of 18?
Well, as we noticed at the beginning of trying to do this interview, you do need to be age verified to come on Adult Land. We're on an adult sim. And I do rely very, very, very heavily on Linden Labs' age verification. We don't service any client or accept any payment from anyone who hasn't come over to an adult parcel. Even if it's not our parcel, they have to come over to an adult parcel for them to pay for escort services and receive escort services. And I'd say beyond that, if we make them sign an age statement if they don't come on voice, and we've got any suspicion that they're underage. But usually you can tell by voice, cultural cues, and things like that come up during conversation. You have a fair idea of how old somebody is, or at least that they're of age. But like I said, you do have to rely on age verification and just use common sense,
Right. Now, I really, really, really like your profile quote, and I'm going to paraphrase it here. Second Life can feel very real while still being safe both physically and emotionally. It's fun to try on you in different roles and find what feels right. And I think that really kind of, your little profile quote kind of, puts into one word how the escorting service is, because, most people, when they come on to Second Life, I know that's how I was. The first thing I wanted to do was to find what sexual stuff I can get to on Second Life, and I kind of thought that maybe getting an escort was a little over the top, and I thought that it would embarrass me for getting an escort. But I like your quote because it kind of lets you know that this is like an open thing. You let your fantasies come true, let it come out. Do what you got to do. And I love how you put such a professional, business into something that most people would frown upon, but you really, it's out there. I mean, it's very professional. It's on a private sim, right? So no lag issues there. You don't have to, no camping out, no people coming in for freebies. It's exactly what it is. It's a gentleman's club for gentlemen to come in, do what they need to do, have some fun, and it's Second Life, no harm done. And I really like how you put that atmosphere into V&V.
Thank you. That's really what my goal is. It's not that our clients couldn't score on their own in SL. A lot of the guys have very, very polished, very sexy, very smooth, and we enjoy our time with them, absolutely. But it's about convenience, and it's being able to indulge what they really, really want, without having to go to the hassle of finding somebody exactly compatible with them. They can find a girl who has an experienced role player, who has some experience with his particular fetishes, and who has a very open mind and non-judgmental, and where it can be just a one-time thing where he can try this out and see if it's something he wants to do or not, and if it's not something he likes, then he never has to do it again, and nobody's feelings get hurt. There's no emotional baggage involved. So that's what I want. Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been to, like I told you before, I went to an escort place, which it really wasn't an escort place. It was just a big wall with people's pictures on it, where you can pick what escort you wanted to choose from, read their note card, and IM them. But half of the girls that, or most half the girls, I didn't go to half the people on the wall, but a few of the girls that I clicked on, they weren't professional at all. They just wanted it for the money. They wanted to think that, they could just get by with a little bit and, get the money and run. But you guys put, a lot of professionalism into it, and you make sure that the client is always happy.
I'd say there's nothing wrong with being motivated by the money, but like any job, you have to like it as well. You shouldn't be there if you don't enjoy it. My hope is that my doctor likes his job and is going to take good care of me when I go in, or my waitress when I go in to get a nice meal is going to handle bring my food to me in a nice professional way, and smile and make me feel welcome, and that's what I want in my club as well. I want guys to be able to come in and indulge themselves with somebody who is there, who enjoys pleasing them, and that's what we do.
Okay, now I've never been an escort before, or even tested the waters in Second Life. Mostly because I'm the kind of person that gets all giggly and laugh at things that aren't funny to even begin with. Now, with your experience in this field, I'm going to say a phrase as sexy as I can, and I want you to judge me and let me know if I have any potential in being a voice escort, okay?
Okay, and you're going to come up with the phrase, or do you want me to come up with it?
Oh, if you want to come up with one, that's great. I can come up with one, but if you want to, that'd be good. We can do it.
Well, for the sake of brevity, maybe you should, since you have one in mind. Let's see what you got.
Okay, I'll put my A game. Hello, ma'am. I hear you need your plumbing fixed. How about I come inside and lay some pipe for you? How was that? How do you think I did? How do you think I did today? You think I did okay?
Well, I think you definitely pulled it off fantastically. I just say it's a little corny, but it's not something I would say to somebody.
Well, okay, well, thank you, Nuala, for giving us a little dip into the escorting scene in Second Life.
Oh, thank you for giving me the opportunity to present it, and you might have a second career for yourself there, Kendra.
Maybe, I'm telling you. This has been one of the more interesting interviews I've had in a while. If you're curious about the escorting services VNV provides and you're looking for something professional and top of the line, then be sure to visit VNV, which stands for Voice and Erotic Text Escort Services, where you can get more information on this very trending business that the lovely ladies at VNV offer. Thank you, Nuala.
Voices and Visions, yeah.
Voices and Visions, VNV. Just search it.
Great, thank you.
I can derelict my own balls, thank you very much.
Toodaloo, motherfucker. Hey, you